crime in today's world have gotten morbidly obese and excessively out of control. If you're a police officer in today's world, you'll become witness to more and more brazen attempts at the law. In this video, we will analyze some of these brazen attempts at the law in America's most deadliest police chases.
Suspect outdrives their talent. You see just weaving through lanes there, jumping all the way over from the 1 lane to the 4 lane on their brakes hard, and just now stuck in that afternoon traffic here, just squeezing, threading that needle there between those cars. The Glendale Police Department is just trying to keep up at this point, but with the erratic nature of this driver, it's going to be hard to do because those police officers have to put the safety of the public first, and the way this driver is driving, that is going to be hard to do, to stay on the tail of this driver. But you can see how this driver's kind of just getting stuck in all this late afternoon traffic, but the police department saying, nope, we are sticking with you. Wow, almost losing control there as he weaved around that car, choosing a different direction there. And this, I could tell you, Courtney, this is one of the craziest pursuits I've seen in some time. This car going about 70 miles an hour through these surface streets, almost losing control there at that intersection where all that traffic was. This is a extremely dangerous pursuit.
Colton, Micah Ullman here with you as well. And as we watch this become increasingly dangerous on surface streets, oftentimes law enforcement will actually back off and try and calm things down. It doesn't appear at this point that these officers are willing to do that.
That's right, and what we're hearing is that, you know, backing off of this pursuit hasn't really seemed to slow down this suspect. The suspect is simply wanted for a traffic violation starting probably 30 minutes ago, and it's just the suspect has just kept driving quite erratically since then. You can see it kind of doing that loop there through that residential area. Luckily, not a lot of people are just, wow, just missing those cars into that power line there. Wow, and that is quite the ending to this pursuit. We sure hope that this suspect is okay. Now the police have to figure out how to secure the situation.
Coming to a stop sign here, stop light.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting exactly what's going to be happening here.
And I always wonder when they get in these situations. Now, see, there's a truck that's kind of, well, does he know what's there? Right there. Look, there they go. There's a car.
There we go.
They can pinned him in.
All right.
He's trying to get away now. Oh, there's another one.
Discretion is advised, everybody here, as we don't know.
Oh, dang it!
They almost had it. Almost had it there. But
see, now you've got some other issues. Now you've got somebody who knows there are unmarked vehicles behind him.
Yep.
You know,
and now it looks like they're obviously the speed has increased right now.
And this is ASU's campus right here.
Yeah.
So
now he's really putting the pedal to the metal.
Oh
now,
no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh!
Wow! He almost lost it right there. You see, he's really spinning here. Wow, that was close.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. So now he's driving into oncoming traffic, and again, just.
Okay.
It looks like a tire's gone. He's throwing up. He's definitely throwing up some smoke.
This is
look out!
No.
Oh no!
Okay, so we don't want to show everything right there. That was a very bad crash. We'll continue to watch it right here and kind of give you.
When a hostile crime has been committed, sometimes the suspect or suspects may not be willing to stick around. So the vehicle is good and the roadways are perfect. Criminals might even hit the gas pedal. But you can only find that out in this video as we show you some of America's most deadliest police chases.
There you go, Doug. We got him. You see him right there? They're ahead of him, coming up to I-10 here. No, we're going to be going southbound.
Good afternoon, everybody. Melanie Lawson and Art Rascone here in the Eyewitness Newsroom. We are following a car chase right now. We believe it is that Dodge Charger you are looking at there. Let's go straight up right now to Don Armstrong, who is above the scene in Sky Eye. And Don, how long have we been chasing this car?
We've been following this for about the past 10 minutes, actually trying to catch up with us. From what we understand, this is a Dodge Challenger, and it is a Hellcat, 707 horsepower motor in this car, and obviously going way faster than the speed limit here. This is just outside the Beltway on I-10. We're heading eastbound now, and probably about 100 miles an hour or so, if not faster.
Yeah, Don, that
police
car
are in
is moving
pursuit.
so fast. I'm not getting mixed minus on my IFB, by the way. I'm getting feedback, so I'm turning it down. But, Don, that vehicle is clearly going at least 110 miles an hour. That guy is moving along, and those Chargers, if you've ever been in one of those and driven those things, they can cruise at 150 without a problem, and that's what's dangerous.
Well, that it is, Art, and again, a lot of police here in pursuit. They were ahead of him a little while ago. We were going back westbound on I-10, and then he went over the Beltway and then back to the eastbound side here on I-10. So we're headed back out toward the San Jacinto River currently.
Yeah, wow, look at that. And look at him weaving in and out of those vehicles.
Yeah, that's what's
Don,
scary.
and it is so scary because he is coming so very close to all of those vehicles. And they've been following him for some time now because we know that the officers were all around him and sort of spotted him, and without lights, just sort of slowly following him, almost tagging him. But now we have a chase clearly underway, and this guy is cruising well above the speed limit.
They have been following him for some time without lights and without a high-speed chase.
Well, and this guy clearly knows, we just lost our mix minus, there we go. This guy clearly knows as well that he has some power under that engine. He knows how to operate the vehicle. This is a V8 under that thing. Those Chargers can clearly move at 130 consistently, and it is a muscle car, and that's what it's known for. And so when you're moving along at this rate of speed, I mean, that's okay for this vehicle. It's not like it's going to overheat and, explode and have problems. But I'm just wondering about the police officers. They don't seem to be anywhere near this guy, at least immediately, Don.
Well, I would love to pull out even further to show you a wider shot to check on that.
Right, but we don't
I don't want to do that for fear that I might lose him.
Right.
Our pilot, Mike Silman, tells me that there is a vehicle, police vehicle, about a quarter-mile back. And I don't know whether you saw it flash by the screen there, but there were 3 more vehicles, emergency police vehicles that he just passed. He's moving along at a very good clip.
Oh my gosh.
It really is. Yeah, I don't know nearly as much as Art does about muscle cars, but we can definitely see that this guy is really hauling it at this point. Don, we asked you a moment ago, you said you thought you were going about 110, and you're having trouble on...
Oh, we are, and HPD is as well, but thank goodness we've got the doubler on our camera here so we can take a picture of him from quite a distance.
Right. Yeah, we remind the audience that this is not, he's not right on top of him. The pilot, he has this incredible zooming lens that can go all the way into that vehicle, that it makes it appear that we're right on top, but we're having a tough time keeping up with this guy. You know what? These things do not end well, and I don't understand the mentality of these people who are continually on the road like this, driving fast and weaving in and out of traffic, and clearly not understanding what potentially could happen, and that inevitably they're going to be stopped, they're going to be captured. I mean, that's the history of it.
And to continue our conversation about our speed, I just checked with Mike Silman, who's at the controls of our Sky Eye helicopter here. We're currently doing 120 miles an hour, and he is losing us.
Yeah.
We're at the maximum speed right now, but we're going to try to keep with him as long as we can.
Wow. And what body of water are you guys crossing over right now? Where are you?
I'm sorry, Mike? This is the Trinity River.
Trinity River, okay.
All right, as we continue to watch this guy, and yeah, he is really moving it there. And obviously, it looks as though he may be passing a lot of these folks on the left. Does that mean he's in that emergency lane, or is...
Yeah, he's on that shoulder.
No, this part of the freeway here is 3 lanes.
Okay.
And,
Eventually, he's
sorry,
going to run into 2 lanes.
We made a mistake, and this is Lost River that we just went over.
Okay, Lost River.
You know, because I'm shooting so far out ahead of us here, it's taken a while for Mike to be able to tell me where exactly we are.
Right.
So because, you know, we're shooting so far ahead of us.
Wow, and we're firing a million questions at you. We got to apologize for that as well, Don, because we realize you've got much bigger fish to fry at this point trying to keep up with this guy.
But then you just saw the Wallaceville exit sign,
Right.
3/4 of a mile ahead.
All right, so Wallaceville, he's going to be
I'm zoomed
approaching
in all the way,
Winnie.
and I can.
Yeah.
I'm zoomed in all the way. I can't zoom in any further than that.
Oh, my
I thought
goodness.
he was going to take the Wallaceville exit, but he's not.
Yeah, okay, so to
Past that
remind the
motorcycle
audience,
rider, yeah.
here's the problem here. We've been trying to keep, we've been trying as the chopper, I'm talking about we as the ABC 13, trying to keep up with this guy. The chopper's traveling at 120 miles an hour. We have extended zoom lens into this guy, and yet he's beating us. You know what? And that can't happen because, you know, as much as we don't want it to happen, because HPD is having a tough time keeping up with this guy as well. So he's cruising sometimes well over 130, 140 miles an hour on some of those open stretches, clearly slowing down when there's traffic close by. But he's passing some of these vehicles like they're standing still.
Yeah, that's absolutely
I mean, that's how fast this guy is moving.
Well, and the interesting thing is the traffic continues to kind of build up there. We're seeing more vehicles than we did even just a few moments ago, and yet he seems to just thread the needle to just weave in and out of traffic here.
That's 563 Anahuac Liberty exit. I'm a
Okay.
little losing here behind the trees,
Yeah.
but
All right, so that's the Anahuac Liberty exit. That would, if he took that exit, of course, he'd be going north to Liberty. But if he stays on this, eventually it's going to go from 3 to 2 lanes. He's going to eventually come to Winnie. And if he's being followed still by deputies, he's way out of Harris County line. He's already in. What's the next county? Colin, if you could check out the next county. I know you weather guys are always into understanding where the count is.
He's approaching Winnie.
Yeah, he's going to be approaching Winnie, and that's going to eventually take those 3 lanes into 2. You have 2 lanes, so.
Well, and the scary part is he keeps passing these motorcycle riders.
right there.
What's that, Don?
One of the other things I might add is that we are trying to assist the police because we've got a camera on him and he has lost them. So we're trying to assist the police up here as to his exact whereabouts. But obviously he still continues to pull ahead. We're going to try to keep up with him as long as we can.
Yeah, Don, we're going to let you all kind of put the pedal to the metal there and continue to keep him in sight. But we can see a lot of 18-wheelers. Obviously, there's a lot of commercial traffic on I-10 East as it passes through our area.
Right.
But we think he is already approaching Winnie. He's very close to there right now.
Yeah, he's close to Winnie. He's not approached it yet because you still have 3 lanes of traffic.
Well, and he's hitting a lot of traffic right now.
Hitting a lot of traffic, but eventually those 3 lanes will be reduced to 2. That's close to Winnie. You're into Chambers County now. You're way outside of Harris County line, but yet he continues to move. You can't put spike strips. That's just not feasible, not doable at this point because there's so many other vehicles on the road.
It looks like we may see some police officials there. I'm not sure.
Police
some
on the
flashing
side.
lights, yeah.
But you know what? That might be something else as well because that guy just, you know, is cruising by all of this and well, for him, this just may be a Thursday drive, you know? This is just crazy what he is doing.
Well,
Just
we believe he's in a stolen vehicle, which obviously is giving him incentive to move even faster. But at some point, you know, he's going to run either out of road or out of gas, or worse still, he might get involved in a traffic accident there. And we continue to see him just weaving in and out, obviously trying to elude as many people as possible. Can you still see the police helicopter, Don, or are they gone as well?
Well, Melanie, I can't I can't turn around to look. I assume that HPD Fox helicopter is up with us. Mike just confirmed that they are here with us, and they also were trying to keep up.
Well, we will leave you be to go ahead and try to keep him in your sights there, but...
Well, I think this is one of the first times where the vehicle has actually outrun the chopper.
Yeah.
I don't know how other way to put it, but I think that's what's happening here, because it's tough to see him, and
We're following breaking news right now. We will get back to Good Morning America, but right now we need to show you a chase that is underway. The car that you see speeding is on I-95 southbound. We know it's going through Hollywood, and it just... Wow.
Just a terrifying crash. I-95 southbound, that car that is upside down was fleeing from police who have now ended that crash. You can see an officer out of his vehicle. Now several officers out of their vehicles with their guns drawn. You see a suspect that appears to be crawling out of the back windshield of that vehicle. We don't know if anybody else is in there, but that person is now in custody. Again, this is Hollywood, I-95 southbound. Now there's another person they are taking into custody.
You see police moving in, detaining both of those suspects that were in that speeding car. We had been watching it for you and just broke into Good Morning America to bring it to you live. That vehicle going at a high rate of speed on I-95 southbound through the Hollywood area, and it looked like the driver was trying to make a move to exit in Hollywood. We'll let you know exactly which exit that is as soon as we can see it. And then you saw all the police officers move in and detain both suspects as soon as that car flipped and they tried to crawl out of the back of the vehicle.
We understand that the exit that driver was trying to get off of was on Sterling Road, that I-95 exit on Sterling Road there in Broward County. So making their way through Broward County and certainly heading towards Miami-Dade County. They're a few miles north of the Golden Glades there, and you can see that they have taken someone else away from that vehicle. But that is one of the suspects that police have pulled out of that vehicle. What a violent and terrifying crash that was.
It could be a slow car or a fast car. But whatever car it is, it would never prevent any one of these knuckleheads from leading police on a high-speed chase. Take a look at some of America's most deadliest police chases.
Good evening, Southern California. You are watching yet another pursuit. This is one I have never seen before. An RV stolen out of Northridge. It's Fox 11 News coverage, jumping on live here. Wow, did you see that turn with that gigantic vehicle there? All right, when you think you've seen it all in Southern California, apparently you haven't. So I'm going to go ahead and share this also on my Facebook page. I'm Christine Devine here at Fox 11, trying to connect with, oh wow, this guy is driving so dangerously, yes, in an RV, blowing through lights and stop signs, nearly hitting several cars here. We are in the Northridge area as we watch this. Looks to be a high-speed pursuit with an RV. So let me try to get my Facebook page up, guys, so I can share in the conversation with you as you all weigh in here as we cover this pursuit here live on Fox 11 on the web as we share in the conversation. Wow, look at that. Look at those speeds there. Who knew, right? Look at those speeds there in that stolen RV. Okay. Found you guys on my cell phone here to be able to connect with you all. Okay, got you up here. All right. Well, thank you to the 5,000 plus viewers who've joined us on this crazy, bizarre. Look at the turn. Look at the way this guy is driving this RV. The question for me now is, are there others on board? Okay, look at, is that fuel pouring out there? Anybody know RVs to know what was pouring out there? All right, so let's see. We're in some kind of parking lot. Okay, is this suspect going to bring this pursuit to a close? The answer would be no. Okay, okay, crashed into the curb there. Did some damage to that RV. The front windshield appears to be out. broken, and yet the driver drives on. Okay, this is definitely one of the craziest pursuits I have seen in my days covering pursuits. Police are on this, Hendricks. Police are definitely on this. In the wider shot, you can see police right there on the trail. Problem is, can you imagine doing a pit maneuver on an RV? That seems to be insane. Okay, watch how this guy is dangerous. He doesn't care about other motorists, does not care about other vehicles, blowing through lights. A couple of cars have come to almost like a screeching halt there as this guy's turned in front of them. So we are continuing to watch this here at Fox 11. We thank you for joining us as we watch one of the more bizarre pursuits here. Oscar, can you give me a location? I'm going to talk to our web team, Oscar, here, and see if he wants to give me a location. Still in the Northridge area. Okay. So I'm going to share this here on my page as well. Okay, look at crossing several lanes. I think, are you guys with me thinking who knew that an RV could travel like this? A high-speed-ish pursuit here with damage to the whole side. Look at the damage there to the side of that RV. Taken out by a palm tree, I believe, as it hit the curb there. Kirsten, mine's not freezing up. Anybody else? Yeah, Barbara, I'm with you. This driver thinks he's going to get away. Yeah, I don't think that's the issue here. The question to me is safety of others. Look at it. Parts of the vehicle are literally falling off as he drives. Look at the wheel there on the right-hand side. So I'm seeing our signal here clear. I'm not sure, perhaps, I know a few of you are saying that you're seeing a broken signal. My signal is coming through loud and clear here, guys. Sorry about that on your end. Okay, all right, he slams on the brakes. All right, is this driver, it puts it in reverse? Are you kidding me?
Strap in. We're in hot pursuit.